Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Xiaomi Mix Fold 3. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one starts at $1,600. Alright, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now this one comes in 3 different colors. You got black, gold, and the carbon fiber. For the outer display, you got a 6.56-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2520. Now you got Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for protection, up to 2600 nits brightness, maximum nittage, and a 120 Hz refresh rate. Now for the main display, that's 8.025-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 1916 by 2160. Now that's 360 for the PPI Patrol. You got HDR10 Plus, Dolby Vision, 1300 nits brightness, and a 120 Hz refresh rate. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 with the Adreno 740 GPU. Now what does that mean in English? Flagship specs, bro. Flagship specs. Now you got 12 or 16 gigs of RAM, 256, 512, or 1 terabyte of storage. No micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now it's running Android 13 with MIUI Fold 14 skin on top. You got a 4,800 milliamp battery that features 67 watt fast charge. That means you can charge this phone from 0 to 100% in 40 minutes. Now you also got 50 watt fast wireless charge, 0 to 100% in 55 minutes. For the cameras, on the rear you got a quad setup. So you got a 50 megapixel wide angle, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and 2 10 megapixel telephoto lenses. Now you can shoot video at 8K 24 frames per second or 4K 60 frames per second. On the front, you got a 20 megapixel wide angle lens, and you can shoot video at 1080p 60 frames per second. Now you got dual stereo speakers tuned by Harman Kardon. You got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, always on display, face unlock, a side mounted fingerprint sensor, an IR blaster, and of course your second space, also known as thought protection. Alright, so all of that for $1,600. Let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. All right, $1,600. What's missing? Now, there's no IP rating, so it's not officially water resistant. There's no stylus support. No 4K video from your front-facing camera. No expandable memory, and no headphone jack. That shit's whack. Hashtag bars. Other than that, this is the one I've been waiting for. Now, if y'all watch my Mix Fold 2 review, I love that foldable phone, but there was only one thing missing. No wireless charge. That was a deal breaker for me, and that's the reason I sold mine. Now we got wireless charge. Here we go. Let's check out this presentation. Let me grab the John Wick Special. Here we go. Wow. Now, at $1,600, this is cheaper than the Galaxy Fold, cheaper than the Pixel Fold, and right on par with the Vivo. Now, we'll see how much Honor charging for the V2. But so far, okay, look at the box. Now, look, let's enjoy this moment, because if you watch my channel for the last couple of days, you've seen shit like this and this, the Pixel and the Fold from Galaxy, okay? Companies like Xiaomi, y'all can say whatever y'all want about these Chinese companies, but look at the presentation. Look at the difference. Okay, let's see. Do we got a little stick on here? Nope. Okay, here we go. Hold up. Did I miss something? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's enjoy this. This is what you want for your money. All right, you want a little struggle. Okay, inside. Now, this has the Leica lenses. You see, you get a little card right here. Okay, this is going to be your device. Let's get and pop this out. Okay, comes out in a little tray. This is what I'm talking about. All right, Samsung, Google, Apple, pay attention, okay? You got the 67 watt fast charging brick in the box, where it belongs. Let's see what else you get. Now this is gonna be, all right, shoes, get ready to work. This is gonna be USB Type-C to USB-A charging cable. All right, expect that for quality. Now let's see what else we have here. Could this be what I think it is? Let's see. SIM ejection tool. Okay. Samsung, Google, Apple. A case. Now, even though it's just one of these like outer skin cases, you still getting the case in the box. This is what you call presentation. Now look at this. This case actually has the built-in kickstand. Y'all remember this from the Mix Fold 2? That vegan leather feel on the back. Okay, so far this presentation, y'all think I'll be making a big deal about this kind of stuff, but this is how you want to feel when you unboxing your $1,600 phone. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Now this is the black version. Woo. Let's get a little wipe down. Check this out. Now shout out to Xiaomi and of course shout out to my man Xi Jinping. I like when companies change up the design every year. Now I understand if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But come on. The Galaxy Fold every year with the same looking cameras. The iPhone every year with the same looking cameras. Xiaomi changes up every year. Okay, remember the Mix Fold 2? Look at the difference in the back. Actual difference. Let's get the flagship fold. Okay, this is the first fold. Okay. Now, this is supposed to be one of the thinnest folds on the market. We got to get the Honor V2 and do a little comparison. But real quick, let's see. Here's the Pixel Fold. Okay. See the difference in the thinness? Okay, I mean, it's not dramatically thinner, but it definitely feels thinner and lighter. Let's see, with the Vivo. Okay, looks a little bit thinner. A little bit thinner. Let's see, as far as the height. Okay, yeah. See, height and width about the same. So I already know I'm going to love this one because look how big this outer display is. And of course, with the Galaxy, definitely a little bit thinner than the Galaxy. But of course, taller than the Galaxy. And look at the width. Wider than the Galaxy. Now, real quick, let's pull out the trusty scale. Make sure there's no residues on there. All right. Okay, so let's do some measurements. Let's see. For grams, the Pixel Fold, 290. Okay. Galaxy Fold, okay, 261. Vivo Fold, 285. Okay, that's a big boy. And the Mix Fold 3, 267. Okay, so the weight, not too bad. And just for comparison, because we got all these folds, take an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Okay, 252 grams. So these big foldable devices are only slightly heavier than your iPhone that you carry around every day. So don't hit me with that excuse, oh, you know, I like these folds, but I can't fit those big folds in my pocket. If you can fit this in your pocket, you can fit this in your pocket. All right, so let me power this up, set up all my information, and then we'll walk through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, before I show y'all some of the features, let me talk about my initial impressions. Now, these are my 4 foldable devices that I have in my rotation. And I could confidently say I like the Xiaomi the best. Now, if y'all watch my channel for the last couple of years, when it comes to the candy bar style phones, these are my 2 favorite manufacturers, Xiaomi and Samsung. Now this year, I'm going with the Samsung S23 Ultra 5 Gangsta Alpha Omega Supreme, aka Galactus 2.0, over the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. Even though the Xiaomi 13 Ultra does have an IR blaster and better night mode camera, we got the Bluetooth S Pen, Samsung DeX, and Samsung One UI, which is my favorite Android UI. So when it comes to the candy bar phones, Samsung Knights, stand up. But when it comes to the foldable devices, okay, I like the Xiaomi the best. Then after that, I'm going to go with Samsung. Then I'm going to go with Vivo. And then I'm going to go with the Pixel. Now, each of these phones have a unique feature. Xiaomi, we got the IR blaster. Okay, we got the thinness, the lightness, the big outer display. Samsung, water resistance. You got stylus support. Okay, One UI and DeX. The Pixel, you got the widest outer display. And the Vivo is just all around beast, but it's not going to work on every carrier in the USA. So with that being said, here's why I like the Xiaomi the best. Okay, when we flip these over, let's flip them over, turn them on. Okay, we'll do this update later. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. You see, Samsung got to be the only one trolling me. Hold up. Let me put my code in. I haven't opened this up all day. Okay, this is 3. and this is 4. Now look at the difference in the outer displays. Now with the Pixel, it has the widest outer display, but the problem with the Pixel is, for me, now this is just my opinion, the novelty kind of wore off because when you unfold it, I don't just want a big outer display, I want to have a big inner display. The whole purpose of having a foldable phone is to feel like you have 2 phones. You want to feel like you got a phone and a tablet. The Pixel kind of feels like a phone on the outside, but then when you open it up, it kind of feels like an e-reader. It's just not tall enough. The Galaxy. This outer display is killing me. Imagine the Samsung software on one of these builds. It would be game over. Now, we can argue this in the comment section. Some of y'all say, okay, I like the narrow display for one-hand use. But me, for one-hand use, I want to feel like I'm using a regular phone. Now, of course, it's not going to be as wide as... Let's do a quick side-by-side. Let me open this up. Now, here's my 13 Pro. It almost looks as wide as a regular candy bar style phone. Now, I was just doing some testing just now. Let me open up this iPhone. Now, you'll see the difference in the width with the iPhone. Okay, the iPhone is definitely a nice width. Width. I like that word, width. All right, here's the Galaxy. All right, the S23. You see the difference in the width? This is like a real phone. But when you're using these kind of folds, here's the Vivo X Fold 2. It almost feels like using a regular candy bar style phone. Then you have the option to open it up, and now you basically got an Android tablet. Now, all y'all old school dinosaurs like me, y'all remember back in the days, the Nexus tablet? That was a 7-inch tablet, and we was walking around calling that a tablet. This is a phone that goes in your pocket, and again, with the weight, hold up, the weight, if you could walk around with this, okay, this with a case on it, you can easily walk around with this. So I'm just getting that out the way right now. I'm saying I use this phone for about 2 hours. I absolutely love it. Let's break it down. First of all, you got always on display, which is fully customizable. Let me let that pop up. Okay, there's your always on display. Now this one is animated, fully customizable. Next, you know, this is distracting my view. You know Xiaomi, Oppo, okay, Xiaomi and Oppo and Vivo. I think they make the best biometrics in the game. Look at this face unlock. Not touching anything. Now let's try that with the Samsung real quick. Okay, not registering my... Okay, there it is. You see the Samsung biometrics? Come on. Let's try the Pixel real quick. Now, these are phones that I've been using every day. Pixel with that stupid ass high power button. All right, let's try this one more time. Look at this. The Pixel face unlock. Pure rubbish. Let's try Vivo. Look at Vivo. Now, I know some of y'all going to say, oh, man, Floss, you over here swinging on Xi Jinping's nuts. I kind of am. Because these Xiaomi phones and all these other Chinese phones, Oppo, Realme, Redmi, Vivo, even OnePlus, they know how to do it with the biometrics. You don't want to be thinking about face unlock. So, of course, now if you want to, look how fast that fingerprint sensor is. Let me not touch it. You can swipe up, put in your pad and your pin, and next you got the side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which now I'm just going to press the button, and look at that. I'm not looking at it. This is how you want your fingerprint sensor to work. Instantaneous. Now I'm going to try it with a different finger. You see it didn't open. Bang. This is why I love the Xiaomi phones and MIUI. I know, now again, if y'all want to, feel free to leave comments. We can get into a phone war. Y'all know we a bunch of fucking nerds. I will jump in the comments and defend my brother Xi Jinping. I just like that name. I'm gonna stop saying that because I know I'd be triggering some of y'all. But look, go in the comments and let me know. I think MIUI is one of the smoothest OSs, and this is one of the things about the Vivo that I kind of don't like. This Origin OS, and even some of the other phones with the Fun Touch OS, and some of these OS, they just a little too colorful and cartoony. You know, I forgot this has on-screen fingerprint sensor. You see I'm going like this like a dumbass. On-screen fingerprint. Some of these OSs, a little too Mickey Mouse for me. Does that make sense to y'all? I mean, it's a little too cartoony, too happy. I want a happy ass OS. All right, One UI is my favorite. Then after that, I like MIUI. Now I will say this: with the Mix Fold 2, there was two things that I was missing. Wireless charge, problem solved. Okay, so now we got wireless charge, and they took away the super wallpapers. Now, if you don't know about the super wallpapers, that's this right here. You see when you got your always on display, and then you look at it. Watch this. I'll do it one more time. That's your always on display. That's the main screen. So main screen, and then when you open it up, bang, it goes all the way through. No super wallpapers on this fold or last year's fold. I don't know why they doing that. Maybe they saving that for the candy bar phones. I'll try to side load it. Let me know. I don't know if y'all know how to do it. I did download the APK and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work on last year's fold or this fold. Okay, so excellent biometrics. Now this is the Chinese version. So when you swipe over, you're not going to have your Google homepage. But if you notice, the Play Store does work. Okay, I've been downloading apps all day. And I want to show y'all something else real quick. A lot of people always say, oh, I want to get one of these Chinese phones, but it's not going to work on my carrier, the USA. Let me show you something, okay? I'm going to turn off Wi-Fi. What carrier does that say right there? Because every time I do this, some of y'all be in the comments like, oh, you capping. What does that say right there? That says AT&T, and on the top, it says 5G. 5G. Now watch this. Let's pull out a phone. What do I have on me? All right, I'm going to call myself. Let me get one of my trap numbers. Let's do a quick test phone call. Okay. I'm going to call it up. And you see it's ringing. Now let's call that one back. Why not? Okay, we call that one back. Now, hold on a second. My phone is on. I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. Let me take this off. Because I need y'all to see this just to make sure that y'all know these things work. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we hit call. Okay. All right, so one quick side note for everybody that keeps saying, bro, you showed your phone number in the video. I got 10 phone numbers, okay? These are trap numbers that I use on YouTube. If you call it, it's never going to ring, okay? If you text it, I'm never texting back. These are just trap numbers that I use for doing trap stuff, okay? So don't worry about it. Now, with that being said, okay, so you see it does work on your carriers. Next, like I said, if you swipe over, no Google homepage, but all of the Google apps work. Now, one of the things that I noticed, and I'll talk about this when I do my full review, Samsung is the only fold that lets you see, like when I got Facebook, watch this. If I open up the fold, I still got Facebook. Now, let's go to remove. So I remove Facebook. You see it kind of rearranged everything. When I go back, my Facebook is gone. Samsung is the only one that lets you have different outer display and different inner display. All right, so now it just drops Facebook right back. Bang, there it is. And now it's going to come back on the inside. Now, just in case you don't understand what I'm talking about, watch this. Now, you see Facebook right here. Then we open up the fold. Okay. And Facebook is here. So now, I'm going to close it up. Let's remove Facebook from here. Not uninstall. Let's just do remove. Let me not go too crazy. Okay. Uninstall. Okay. All right, so I uninstalled Facebook right here. That was dumb. That was a dumb example because it's going to disappear. But let me do it one more time. I didn't mean to press uninstall. All right, so Messenger. All right, let's hit remove. Okay, you see I removed it from the outer display. But now on my inner display, my Messenger is still there. So I can have a totally different wallpaper, totally different setup. You see this one? I got a bunch of apps on my second page. And then for the outer display, okay, well, I might have the same setup, but the point is it lets you customize it, okay? Why am I even talking about that this long? It's just a feature that I like. I like to have a different home screen and a different outer display and a different inner display. Let me say that correctly. Okay, so Samsung, kudos to y'all for doing that. Somebody else, any other one of these fold companies, y'all need to jump on the bandwagon. Now, we're not going to have to go through all of the settings because basically, when I did my Vivo video, a lot of y'all said y'all don't really want to see all of the settings, just the important ones. So let's just scan through those real quick. You do have some features for foldable devices. So you got your floating windows. I'll show you how that looks in a minute. After folding, you see I like to keep the screen on instead of having to close it and then open it back up. You could change that on your Galaxy also. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Wallpapers for foldable devices. Now, they do have some cool ones. This one right here. I want to show y'all this one. This is the one I'm using right now. Look at that. That's kind of epic. But I did download a few more. So let's go to wallpapers real quick. Okay, now watch this. Okay, so for wallpapers, let's go to wallpapers previously used. Okay, so I downloaded a few. I downloaded this one right here. Kind of gives me that, you know, that same kind of city look. Do I have that still on my Galaxy? Yeah, you see like this one right here that I'm rocking on the Galaxy. Kind of similar, but with the Xiaomi ones, I could set this as an actual wallpaper, not just a lock screen. That's pretty dope. And Samsung has some other ones like that too. Of course, you got the crystallization. Y'all seen that one before too. Okay, so where was these features for foldable devices? Okay, so we got keyboards. Now you can have the split screen keyboard right there, but I like to use this one, a regular Gboard. Okay, regular Gboard. But you can have the foldable keyboards. You got app layouts, hover mode. Hover mode is basically flex mode. You see, you flex the phone like that. Basically, that's going to be this. So that's hover mode is if you go to YouTube. Let's see what video I was watching last. It'll blow myself up. Okay. Oh, no, I'm saying signing onto my TV. Okay, let's see. Okay, so say I want to watch Sonic Fox versus Angry Bird.
Oh, no.
Let's exit out of this.
For Sonic Fox.
Okay, here's flex mode. So if I go to the comments, let's turn the volume down. All right, so if I go to the comments, I could be typing in the comments and then still watching my video on the top. So flex mode. Now, I'm pretty sure this works in the camera mode too. Matter of fact, why be pretty sure when we could be 100% sure? Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so we got flex mode. Take a quick photo. Bang. View it. Okay, now, check out this photo of shoes I caught. Look at this, yeah. I caught shoes looking like an apex predator out here, and she was going for my knuckles here. Kind of scared me a little bit. But look at the camera on this. Look at the camera. This is kind of sick. Boop. This is dope. And you already know the camera on Xiaomi phone's gonna be epic. Anyway, let's keep it going. All right, so so that's hover mode. Let's see, game layouts. I'll play with all this stuff later. Let's go to connections and sharing. Okay, you do have VPNs, private DNS, NFC. Okay, Chromebook, MiCast, printing, everything. Okay, that's car width. That's kind of like your Android Auto. You got customizable. Look at this. Always on displays. You got a plethora. Okay, I'm only using that word one time. I'm allowed to use plethora once in every video. Okay, now this one has an abundance. All right, that's another word. That's like use a man big words. All right, you got an abundance of always on displays. All right, I actually downloaded the one that y'all seen earlier. I actually downloaded that earlier. Let me see. I'm gonna connect to my Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's exit out of there. So you got different wallpapers, themes, icons. You got some effects. Now, it doesn't have one of my favorite effects from Xiaomi. Y'all know, like, the sparklies. Y'all seen it before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to leave it on blue. Okay, now I just noticed this always on display actually has the weather in the middle, the clock. Okay, that's pretty dope. Okay, let's see anything else. So let's go to display. Okay, so now I left it on white, on our light mode, because I wanted y'all to see the crease. Now, as far as the creasage, let's do the creasage test real quick. Why not? Since we right here. We all friends. Y'all ain't got nowhere to go. Let me show y'all the crease. Let's do the crease test real quick. Okay, so here's the Pixel. Now, you see the Pixel? You can see the crease in the middle. I mean, any foldable device, you're going to see some creasage. Okay? You see some creasage right there in the middle. Now, you see that's the crease right there. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's check the creasage on the Galaxy. Okay, now, of course, I deleted Facebook. Let me see. What else do I got? Let me see. Do I got anything that's white? Oh, Amazon should be white? Okay, good. Okay, Amazon. Okay, look at the crease on this one. You see some creasage. Minimum creasage. Now, I read all of the comments on my videos, and some of y'all was like, oh, I can never get a fold because I can't look at that crease. When you look at the phone like this, I'm telling you, this is a scientific fact, okay? Your eyeballs will adjust so fast that you can't see the crease. You can't look at it like this and see the crease. you have to turn it to an angle. And most of the time when you use it, it's gonna be like this. You're gonna not worry about this crease. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, so minimum creasage on the iPhone. Let's check. Now we know Vivo, they do it big. Oh, look at that. All right, let's see. Okay, look at the crease on this. Let's see something. Yeah, look at this. Of course, now any foldable device, you're gonna see some crease. Okay, and this one is no different. But the weight, you see, this is a big, heavy phone. It's a beast, but it's kind of heavy. This one right here, the weight, I mean, even after all these years on YouTube, I still get flabbergasted by new technology. I mean, imagine 20 years ago, if somebody would have just handed you this and you're using this like this 20 years ago, a foldable device that you can put in your pocket, you can actually afford, and you can carry this around. I mean, this is incredible. This is super thin and lightweight. All right, so let's see. Where was we? Let's go to display. I know I'm all over the place. Okay, so I got, matter of fact, since we already checked the crease, let's throw on dark mode. Okay, here's dark mode. Yeah, my eyeballs was blinding just now. Okay, brightness level. All right, this is outer display, 2600 nits on the outside, which is crazy. 13 on this side, which is pretty good. Okay, color scheme. Let's go with vivid. Why not? Okay, now we can actually make it a little cooler. I like it nice and cold, you know, why not? Refresh rate. Now I'm going to leave mine on 120, but this is an LTPO panel, so it does have a variable refresh rate. You ever say some nerd shit and then you catch yourself and be like, bro, take it easy. Yeah. I don't really have too many friends, so I got to check myself. I be checking myself all the time, and I just mentally check myself like, bro, slow it down. Slow it down. What are you talking about? Okay, so we got the VR. Let's see. All right, anything else? That's how sound. Okay, let's go to sound. Okay, quad speakers, tuned by Harman Kardon. Now, sound does have the sound assistant, and you do have sound effects. Okay, so I got Dolby Atmos. You got a custom EQ. Now, I just put everything like this because it's a phone. You don't really have to fine tune it. And after all my testing with Xiaomi phones, I just put it on custom and raise everything up. But you do got a bunch of presets. Okay, it does have the same feature like Samsung. If you want to, you could connect to a Bluetooth speaker, and this way it'll separate the music from your phone. So if you connect it to a Bluetooth speaker and you get a text message in the middle of your song, it's not going to go off. All right, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Let's see. That was, you see, yeah, that's all of these different sound settings. All right, control center. Okay, so we got the badges, animations. Again, they don't have my sparkly one. Additional cards. Okay. Home screen, nothing to really see here. Fingerprints, you got face unlock, fingerprint sensor. Of course, you got second space, which I'll cover when I do the full review. That's your thought protection. Okay, full security suite. Okay. The full security suite. You got, as soon as you click on the button, you get a pop up from Xi Jinping like, yo, what up, bro? Xi Jinping watching you. Hey man, if Ping is watching me, bro. Just you can watch me, but just don't be sharing my browsing history. All right, you can watch it and enjoy it, but just don't share it. Okay, I don't have no issues with you watching it. Let's see, private. Privacy protection, battery. Okay, so you got save battery, balance performance. You got ultra power saver. Okay, apps. Additional settings. Let's see. Gesture shortcuts. Okay, screenshots, 3 fingers, partial screenshots, launch camera, World Star Hip Hop button, turn on flashlight, double button power. So volume down twice for the camera, power button twice for flashlight. I like that. Why not? Let's see. Double tap fingerprint sensor. Okay, what can we do with that? Double tap fingerprint sensor. Nothing that I really use. I'll leave that off so I don't accidentally turn it on. Okay, so you got your wallet. You got Mi AI, screen time. Okay, so that's pretty much it. There's all your settings. Nice and smooth. Okay, everything is responsive. This is how Facebook looks. Okay, full screen. Z Flip 5. Okay, let me show. All right, let's see. Okay, Facebook looking good. Who that? Let's see. Okay. Yo, shout out to AI. He killed it with that D Wade on the back of the jersey. Now, I was getting emotional watching that little speech. All right, so there's your Facebook if you want to. Of course, you could do floating windows, split screen multitasking. Let's do, okay, a little split screen. You could tap it, switch it around. Okay, so we got Apple on one side, Facebook on the other side. Again, switch it around or exit out. Bang. Now you see I could Go right back to it like that. That's a nice little tablet feature, or actually phone feature. Let's do floating windows, okay? So I can have this as a floating window while I'm doing something else. So say I want to go to, a Snapchat. I can have this as a floating window, or I could just minimize that or get it out of there just like that. Okay, so far the multitasking looks good. Go to apple.com. Okay, go to apple.com. All right, what's this? Okay, now Apple Mafia, y'all getting ready to have a good couple of days because we see the iPhones getting ready to drop. Let's see how Instagram looks. Okay, Instagram looking good. Let's see if we could do split screen Instagram. Okay, split screen Instagram. Okay, that works. Yeah, we got the split screen Instagram. Okay, that, that's a new thing, man. Remember, phones couldn't split Instagram. Okay, all right. Now, if anybody, people keep asking me like, "What are you saying?" I'm saying this is a family show because this is a family show on YouTube, man. We ain't trying to see all this stuff. But look how the Facebook looks. All right, Instagram looks. Now let's do the Instagram test real quick. Let's go to. Because this is kind of important stuff that I care about. I don't know about y'all. Y'all be wanting to see benchmark scores and all of that. This is what I want to see. I want to see the Instagram test. Now you see Samsung, I love the way they optimize everything. Okay, because you see if you get to the top of the name, yeah, it kind of cuts off a little bit. All right. Let's check Pixel. Now the Pixel Instagram experience is pretty lackluster. If you know what I mean. It's a little lackluster. Okay. Now, of course, you can rotate it, but look at this. It's a little on the lackluster side. You learn one more word. All right, let's go to Vivo. Now, the Vivo Instagram experience, pretty dope also. So here's the Instagram test with all of these folds. Which one would you rather chill on Instagram all day with? I would like Xiaomi, even Vivo. Samsung, definitely optimal. All right, Samsung is optimal. The Pixel, like I said, man, the Pixel is for certain people. I ain't knocking it. It's like I said, it's more like an e-reader. And some of y'all be reading a lot. Reading? Yeah, I can read. Y'all remember Boys in the Hood? What you doing in jail? Reading. Reading? Anytime somebody says reading, I look at them and be like, reading? Inside movie jokes. Okay, anyway, so here's the Instagram experience. Let's see. See, can we do a floating window? Okay, no, they done stepped up. Now we can do everything in floating windows. Because y'all remember before, certain apps wouldn't float. All right, so that's how your Instagram is going to look. Let's take it over to the camera real quick. All right, so let's check the different shooting modes. Okay, so we got documents. You got pro mode. You got video. Okay, now video, 1080p, 1060, 4K. 8K. Now the front, this is the only downside. The front is only 1080p, 60 frames per second. Okay. Out of display preview. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Out of display preview. So this way, if I'm taking a picture of somebody or a video, they can see themselves too. Oh, this is epic. I mean, it ain't. All right, let me calm down. It ain't that big of a deal. They all do that. Let's see from the outer display. Okay, so you got pro modes. Let's go back. All right, so we got pro mode, change white balance, shutter speed, all of that. You got documents. You got video. Let's see, video. Let's go to 1080p, 60 frames per second. So you get that wide angle all the way up to 10 times zoom. Photo, wide angle, all the way up to, oh, look at that. Keep going. Look, oh, what? 50 times zoom? Hold up. 50 times zoom on that. Hold up. Let's see, with the Galaxy, bro, we getting 30 times zoom. Okay, 30 times zoom, not too bad. Let's see. Pixel. Now, Pixel. I be trolling so much. All right, where's the goddamn camera at? Hold up. You mean to tell me I ain't got no camera? Hold up. Let's see. Pixel. We getting 20 times zoom. Okay, not too shabby. And let's see what Vivo talking about with their little zoom. This Vivo, we getting a little 20 times zoom. Okay, so this is a 50 times scumbag zoomer. And don't forget, With photos, you can switch between Leica Vibrant or Leica Authentic. Now, I like the Vibrant. To me, gives it more of a saturated punch. But, you know, you can do what you want. Okay, so we got a AI camera, HDR, motion tracking. All right, all of the features. You got portrait mode. Okay. Now, different bokeh effects. Okay. Okay, different beauty filters. Okay, looks good. You got night mode, which you can also zoom in up to 10 times. And let's see, 50 megapixel, panorama, short film, slow motion, time lapse, AI watermark, long exposure, supermoon, and director's view. Okay, and like I said, you can switch from Leica Authentic to Leica Vibrant at the press of a button. Now, I'm getting ready to go on a little vacation. All right, Amaya and them want to go to Beyonce concert on Wednesday. So my girl and Amaya, they're going to go to a Beyonce concert. I'm just going to chill in Florida. So I will have some time to take a bunch of test pictures and videos. So that's what I plan on doing. Now, Netflix does work. Some people always ask me to check, because some of these Chinese phones, you can't get Netflix, but the Netflix definitely works fine, and this is my actual account. Okay, I'm logged in. No issues with that. And you got the screen continuation, so say I'm on Instagram. Okay. Let's see. Okay, if I'm on Charleston White. If I close it. Oh, okay. Why did it do that? All right, so we on Instagram. Let's try that again. Okay, we see in Jeezy talk right now. Okay, back to Jeezy. Let's see. Okay, monster speakers. Okay, so we seeing this. Close it up. Now I did a little refresh. Oh no. Okay, I think I hit the button. Let's try that one more time. Okay. Oh, got some good knives out here. Okay, now I'll play around. You could probably change this aspect ratio too if you want. Okay, my homegirl Taylor. Let's close this up. Yeah, and there it is. Now let's go. Let's check one more thing. Let's go to settings. Okay. Okay, let's see. I put select. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, oh no, okay. Oh, okay, let's try it again. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. But it's probably a way to change that aspect ratio. And if you notice just now, look how comfortable I'm just chilling, reading the comments. Like I can see all of the comments easily. And if I want to, I can easily type on this keyboard. But I can open it up and go even more crazy. Anyway, fresh out of the box. Now, I got to save some stuff for my full review. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Xiaomi Mix Fold 3 so far. Matter of fact, I'm not giving it no rating. We're going to go into this with an open mind. But just after the few minutes that I've been using, actually, well, more than a few minutes, after the few hours I've been using it, the Galaxy, don't get me wrong, it's still probably pound for pound the best. But just, you know, just because something is the best doesn't mean has to be the best for you. You know, some people might say a Ferrari is the best car. But for you, you like old school cars, you want a 72 Ford Mustang. All right, even though the Ferrari is better, but for you, the Mustang you like better. Same thing. This is a Ferrari, okay? It's the top of the food chain. But for personal preference, I want a bigger outer display and I want a tall outer display. And this one right here is delivering on all angles. Now, of course, there is some things that I don't like. I'll talk about that when I do the full review. Let's slap this on. Oh, now one thing I want to show you with the cover. This cover is so dope because now it gives you that built-in kickstand. Now, I'll be cutting my nails. Oh, look at this. You got that built-in kickstand. Kind of looks like part of the phone. We'll slap on this. Okay, a little thin outer layer, but it will give you a little bit of protection. I'll peel those stickers off in a minute because I doubt if I'm getting any other cases. Oh, this is sick. This is kind of sick. Now, we already checked. This one has no gap. Yeah, the thing about these cases, it makes it a lot easier than open and close the folds. Anyway, like I said, fresh out of the box. Let's get one last wipe down. I'm feeling it. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if there's anything specific y'all want me to cover when I do the full review. But so far, this looks like an absolute beast. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Flossy now. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.